Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that has been banned from the Vatican. The gentleman in front of me is the reason why we got banned at the Vatican. It's comedy legend, Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward, you're Pantelis, and this is our man-child.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, dude.
What is that? You wait. You know that he tells me that he prepares. He prepares. I prepare nothing for my opening statement. It's whatever comes to my head at that moment. And you prepare a line every week. And this week, that was your line.
It just popped in my head randomly.
I want to know something. Did you write that down? Has it been a week? You're like, I'm going to fucking, I got a good one.
I wrote it down in like art style. Made it like 3D.
With
different colors.
Art style, like with a crayon?
Like 3D. It looks 3D.
Yeah, on the wall. People are going to forget about that Jamaican gangbang mishap. They're going to think Ninja Turtles.
God damn.
For some reason, I picture him in a diner asking, do you have a menu that kids draw on? Yes. Why? Is your son coming? No, I have a project. And he's writing cowabunga, and everyone's going up to him going, you're very brave. Very brave. You come here alone.
He doesn't get it. He's like Kramer. He's like, I do come here alone. I love the pancakes. Sir, this is a Walmart. The best.
Goddamn.
So, Mike, successful run of shows in Gatineau. Great time, and Jared got to go back home.
Jared got to go back home. I'm going back tonight, and I'm recording my French special this week.
I didn't know that.
Last week.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Quebec City.
Oh, I had no idea that you recorded. So the French one's going to be done.
Yeah, the French one's going to be done because I want to do it now because the show's going well.
The show's going very well.
So I was like, I'll just get it now. And then once that's filmed, even though I have like still 50, 80 shows, whatever, then I'll start concentrating on the English just to get it really solid. And then when that'll be ready to film, I'll just put both shows out at the same time.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Oh god, I had no idea that you were filming it already. But you're not gonna release it before you finish the tour. You don't want to ruin it for anyone.
Yeah, no. They do that. They do that in France.
That's stupid.
That's so stupid. Yeah, and for people that are used to that, they like it. Like I had a guy once. There's a big festival in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, like a hot air balloon fest. Okay. And they used to do comedy shows. There'd be like sometimes 80,000 people. Like it was fucking crazy. And there were these guys that they had their DVD in the days that people had DVDs. So of their live show, and then they did the same show that was on the DVD. And the guy saw me and he was like, I saw him. They did an hour of material I'd seen on the DVD like 100 times. And I was like, oh, that sucks. He goes, no, it was the best.
That's stupid.
And I was like, you're so stupid, sir.
I'm a comedian. I respect comedy the same way I respect music, but it's not the same because part of what we do is a surprise.
Yeah.
It's like finding out the ending to M. Night Shyamalan movie before going to watch it. What's the point?
Yeah. The only way you can kind of like it is if you see a comic that you really like and you're with someone that's never seen him and then you go, oh, fuck. It's almost like bringing a nephew to Disneyland.
Yeah. Or him to Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Poseidon. No, but I think the energy in the room is going to be different because most everyone, since they're your fans, probably saw the video that you have up for free anyway. So that would bug me. But because every time you go, there's going to be people that have seen some of your stuff, right? Because not everyone's there all the time. There's some people that have seen you in different shows. Yeah. But it's not the same as the entire room knowing what's coming next. That's weird.
Like I did when I was in Iqaluit this winter, or was it last? Anyway. Whenever I was in up north, I was booked 2 shows. So I had to do a French hour and an English hour.
Is it weird doing them back to back?
Well, it wasn't the same night.
Okay, at least.
But so then I was like, there aren't that many people, and there must be a lot of bilingual people. So I'll do 2 different hours. But I don't have
that's crazy.
I was like, I'll do my old English stuff and my new stuff in French, so that way people can see both shows. But no one went to see both shows. English people went to English, French went to French. So the English show went well, but it was everyone in the room had seen all of my jokes. Because they're up north, they know a comic's coming. They'll go on YouTube, so it was weird. I was doing jokes, like trying to
surprise them.
Yeah, almost, and even trying to surprise myself. So, and I was, I'd be like, okay, in this bit, I used to open with this, close with that. I'll try to switch it around. It's almost like I was trying to fool people into thinking I was still. I just felt like an old piece of shit.
It's the Northern Prestige.
Yeah. It was weird. I felt like exactly like I've never seen Sinbad on stage, but that's how I picture him. Just doing old.
Is he still alive?
He's still doing comedy.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Do you know who Sinbad is?
No.
Sinbad. He was Bill Cosby's protege, but for comedy.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
You think he taught him anything about
He was
race?
trying to groom him. Yeah.
Imagine he knows all the tricks.
Yeah.
You never heard of Sinbad? You never seen? No. Sinbad. He's a black man.
He was a chubby younger version. He looks like a black Will Ferrell, a chubby black Will Ferrell.
You think Will Ferrell? He always made me think of a healthier Will Smith, like a Will Smith that could eat.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
but healthier?
No,
I don't
know
think.
this guy.
Yeah, and healthier is the wrong word.
Yeah, chubbier.
Meatier.
Yeah,
Yeah, chubbier. Yeah, exactly.
Will Smith that doesn't have a movie coming up, so he's like
He doesn't need to work out.
Yeah, I like pound cake.
I've been working out. I've been trying to work out a lot lately.
Okay.
And you know what happens? Because it's new in my regimen now. And I thought that I was sick. I thought I was going to go see the doctor because I thought maybe I have cancer or something because my stomach's been hurting. And I just realized this morning, oh no, that's because I was working out my abs the other day.
Oh.
And now they're so sore on the inside. I thought like there's a stabbing motion. I was like, oh fuck, I'm going to die. And then I just realized, like, wasn't I working super hard 2 days ago? And that's what happens. It takes like a day for it to start getting sore. I'm like, imagine going to the doctor.
I think I have cancer.
And the guy's like, no, you have stupid. You have a case of the stupid, sir.
Oh, bro. 2 weeks ago when I started working out again, I couldn't unfold my arms, so I was walking around like this the whole time.
Could you unfold your tits?
Of course, that anytime, bro.
Wait, so how'd you jerk off?
I couldn't.
That's a lie.
I swear to God. I went 4 days without jerking off.
Really? Because of your arms?
Yeah. I legit.
Because it hurt too
and
much?
everything. Yeah.
Because you don't have to unfold your arms to
No, but I mean,
jerk
you
off.
gotta,
Like,
you gotta do the motion, right?
What? How do you jerk?
How do you jerk off? Just show it again. Because
Jesus
your wrist
Christ.
is really fucking into it on that.
Yeah.
You're smacking it out. What are you doing?
Jesus.
We're talking about yourself, not others.
Yeah.
We're talking about jerking yourself off.
So every time I had to pick something up, I had to go
Describe it for people listening.
like this. Like I had
Like
to,
a robot. His arms
yeah.
are attached to his sides like a T-Rex,
and even to,
and he would
and
squat
like
down.
to drink coffee, I had to go.
Yeah, show us how you do
Yeah.
everything with your arms like that.
How would you drink water?
Yeah, how would you drink water? Show us. How would you drink it?
No, it's okay.
It seems difficult. Just try
I
it.
will not show.
Is it possible that you didn't drink water during those 4 days?
I did.
Is it a possibility?
That I did not? No.
Listen, I'll tell you why I'm upset with you, Poseidon. I wrote a tweet because the mainstream media is starting to really get to me because they keep making up fake shit.
But what does that have to do with
I'll get to you in a
okay.
second. So Justin Trudeau, he was being criticized because they had a meeting and he decided to get everybody donuts, which is that's a cool thing. That's
Okay,
what
yeah.
a cool boss would
Yeah.
do. But he bought gourmet donuts, which every box, he bought all kinds of boxes, were like $75 each box. And it's all taxpayer money. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not out of his pocket. So people are like, listen, man, you're not on vacation. It's taxpayer money. Don't get the gourmet shit. If you get the gourmet shit, pay for it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So I understand the outrage. I don't think that public funds should be used to buy gourmet donuts, right? But then I think it was in the Toronto Sun or some shit, a Toronto newspaper or Maclean's maybe wrote an article and they said people need to calm down. This later wrote an article about their love of Tim Hortons. All right, she was trying to spin it like people were so in love with Tim Hortons that they're mad that he didn't get Tim
Yeah.
Hortons because of their loyalty to Tim Hortons, not realizing or maybe realizing but doing it on purpose that people are just pissed that their tax dollars are going to
Yeah.
gourmet fucking donuts.
Yeah.
Just I read that and I was like, are you kidding me? It's either you're disingenuous on purpose. It's either you're retarded and don't get
Yeah.
it, right? Or you're purposely being a fucking liar. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's that loyal to Tim Hortons.
What paper was that in?
I'll find out.
Like a real paper?
It was
or
a real,
blog?
it was a real thing. It was
Okay.
and it
The
was a
Sun?
real thing.
The Sun, you said?
Yeah.
I
What
think
did
it
you
was
say?
the Sun or Maclean's. I saw it on Twitter.
That
and I
sounds
was
more
furious.
like McLean's.
Maybe McLean's,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was when I saw it, I was furious. And I go, that's why I tweeted that thing. I go, in order to be a mainstream, like to be proud of being a mainstream journalist nowadays, you need to be willing to go into a meeting, shit your pants explosively, and then whoever walks out, you call them a racist. Like you have to be that level of just calling out
Yeah.
names and not addressing reality. Yeah.
Goddamn.
I'm sorry, Poseidon. I didn't want to. It just bothered me that we know that's not the reason. We know that's why
No,
people
obviously.
are mad. They're just mad because we're paying taxes. Other people don't have fucking money to eat, and this guy.
And plus, like
Gourmet donuts.
that's a type of move. If he does, he'd never do this. But he should go to the store himself and with his money.
Yeah.
Or just
I agree.
So, like, cause he didn't go out and buy it. It's some assistant.
Yeah.
And that person was like, "I'll make Justin look more generous by buying fucking $80 donuts."
Yeah, but technically we bought those donuts.
Yeah.
We're very generous.
Yeah.
You welcome
Yeah.
Canada.
or just fucking do what you've been doing for years, like the government.
Suck everyone's dick.
No, but keep on buying the $80 box of donuts.
Don't tell
but
anyone.
don't take pictures of it.
Yeah, he took all kinds of pictures.
you
Like, look how
fucking
generous
idiot.
I am with your
He was
money.
so proud. I saw
That's
a
like
picture.
that's like whenever you see like low level gangsters would look. I have $18,000.
Yeah, and then they get arrested
Yeah.
1 hour later.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
They always get arrested.
I have a Poseidon situation type of story that happened. There was a guy who tried to embarrass a manager at Target. Did you see this online? So
Oh, yeah, I
poor, you
saw
saw
this.
that?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he went into Target and he's like a left wing blogger journalist type of guy.
Canadian or American?
American.
Okay.
He goes into Target and he finds an Oral-B toothbrush. Those $200 toothbrush. I think it was like $100 something. And there was a tag on it for 1 penny. So he went to the register. He's like, "Yeah, I would like to buy this." And so she charges. Like, no, it's 1 penny. She's like, "No, it's not actually 1 penny, sir. Like, why would you think this is 1 penny?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna pay 1 fucking cent because it says 1 cent, right?" So he calls his whole thing and called the cops on her to show up there. And then they're trying to explain to him, "Sir, someone put it, like, you found it in the wrong place. It's not actually 1 penny." And the only tags that they have 1 penny for are for items that they need to, because they have to categorize them to send them back to the vendor.
Yeah.
It's not for sale for 1 penny. It's $100. Why would you think we'd give you $100 toothbrush for a penny? And they start saying, "I haven't been to the dentist in 3 years, and I was very happy to get this." Just stupid things. And he
fucking-
records her. He's like, "You're gonna be shamed online." And then everybody who saw it were like, "Yo, fuck you! You're the asshole." Like, she's doing her job. Why would you pretend like you think you're gonna get $100 toothbrush for a penny? Like, why would that be a real deal? He's like, "I thought it was a great offer." That's what he said.
What a fucking idiot.
I mean, why would he? And to shame her? What the fuck?
Yeah, and the lady, and now somebody started like a Patreon or GoFundMe for her. It's like up to 30 G's, I think.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
And I saw her face. Her face was just like,
yeah, like
just
dude,
so done.
it's a piss off
You know
job.
what she should do if she actually gets 300,000? Just buy like 300 of those toothbrushes and give them to everyone that guy knows. Like, just for people that he hates. Like all of his ex-girlfriends, his fucking
If he has
boss,
any.
his neighbors.
And I forgot. I found out something this morning that you're gonna love. Somebody went through his tweets because he said, "I haven't been to the dentist in 3 years because I don't have money, health insurance." Because writing for left wing nut
Yeah.
jobs doesn't help anyway. And then he goes, somebody found one of his tweets from like 3 years ago, and the tweet was, "The best part of coming to the dentist is turning off Fox News on the TV." So this fucking idiot. First of all, he has been to the dentist,
Yeah.
and maybe he made a dick of himself. So the dentist's like, "Yeah, go find someone else."
Yeah.
Man." Like he's changing the channel. People are watching the news.
And the dentist 3 years ago isn't that long. Like, I know the dentist tells you you're supposed to go. I think they tell you every 6 months, but you're not going to go
It's a
every 6
scam.
months. And even like I think 1 year, every year is probably good. But I haven't been in 3 years. And my teeth, like if your teeth don't hurt
Yeah,
and they're not,
I went a few. I go like once a year for general cleaning and checkup, and I have to get some work done. That's for sure. But in general, ever since I stopped eating sugar, I haven't had in years. I haven't had tooth pain or
Yeah.
if you avoid sugar as much as you can, I really haven't had a problem with my teeth.
I've had like, I had one cavity when I was like 16. Never had a cavity since. And
I have all kinds of cavities.
I went for like 10 years without going to the dentist. And then when I went and I told him I hadn't been to the dentist in 10 years, he was like, "Fuck, you probably have like 8,000 cavities and nothing." My teeth were
Wow.
fine, yeah.
Mine were fucked because
Yeah.
all my teeth are very tight.
Okay.
So when I remember my dent's like, "Jesus Christ, you're so fucked." I said, "Why?" Like, all your fucking cavities are
Are
between
in the
two
middle,
fucking
yeah.
teeth. So that's what happens is you fuck up one, it fucks up the other. She goes, "It's just bad luck."
Mm.
And then I said, "Yeah, but look at how pretty they look, all tight." And she's like, "Yeah, but it fucks you because you can't, they're all." So there's that. Anyways, a lot of dentist talks. Mike, let's talk comedy.
All right.
This summer,
Yeah.
we're planning some big things that we're not even going to talk about yet because they're going to be big surprises. All right. However, I think people should know that soon they're going to be able to see me in French
Yeah.
in a city near them, Mike.
Yeah, well, you're doing your show in you're coming back to Quebec City
Definitely.
in French.
In May, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah, which
that's
is
gonna be cool.
that's the word you want to choose.
I
okay.
hope that I like a thing that would be good for people that saw the English hour just to go see. There's something fun about seeing the same comic do the same act in two different languages.
Yeah.
When you're able to understand both languages,
It
I
might
think
be
they'll
weird
like
for
that.
them.
No, I think they'll like it
And next year, Portuguese.
Well, I've seen you do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I did like it.
because they're the same jokes, but they're different.
Yeah,
And
there's
they don't-
something different. Yeah.
and they don't land.
What did you say?
I said, and next year, Portuguese. And you guys completely ignored me, and me
Yeah.
and Pierre are laughing.
Yeah.
Wait, I think Pierre's laughing because we ignored you.
Well, that's why I was laughing also.
Pierre's like, you derailed this whole fucking conversation.
Sorry. Keep going.
And I'm just excited to get this stuff done so we could announce your English stuff. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be big.
Yeah.
Especially now that Two Drink Minimum, there's a lot more people that are like finding out about us
Yeah.
and learning about everything around Canada, and they want to see the shows. So this is gonna be their chance.
Yeah.
And how far along are you from announcing?
Announcing everything, we probably 2 weeks, a week or two.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's really close.
So all this shit is new.
Yeah, it's all
Everything's
it's-
coming up now.
Yeah.
Everything's coming up us, Poseidon.
Yeah.
You good?
Wait, what?
Everything's coming up us.
Oh, okay.
Like everything's going. It's 2020 is our year.
He's used to things coming inside of
Yeah.
him.
He's like, everything's coming on us. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I have
Exactly.
neighbors.
Why do you
Oh,
think
Jesus
my arms
Christ.
hurt so much?
Do you have any feuds with your neighbors?
No, I barely see them.
It's not a good thing because you'd assume you're the
Yeah.
you're a feud guy. I'm a feud guy too.
Only if you bother me, yes. But they don't bother me. They're actually afraid of me. Most
Are
of them.
they old or young or?
Families? Some are young, some are old. Most of them are just like they see me and they're kind of like, "Who is this guy?" You know.
Why is he
okay.
in our house? I'm just getting sugar. Why are you being
I'm talking
assholes?
about like in the elevator and in
Yeah.
the halls and shit.
You have a very small elevator, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And
I have like that's a European style elevator.
yeah.
It fits 1.5 Poseidon,
Okay.
and then even if there's 3 people in there trying to make it, Poseidon's like, I'm not waiting for another elevator. And he fucking forces.
Is that's probably why they're looking at you like that?
No,
Because you get in the elevator and
No
then
one
they
can
see
get out.
maximum 2 people, 300 pounds.
and my head is touching the ceiling.
Yeah, like maximum 600 pounds. He walks in, they're like, oh, we're fucked. We're,
Christ.
we're not making it. Yeah, you don't have. I've noticed that I'm a bit of a feud guy. You ever have a feud with someone that doesn't know you're having a feud with them? That's an
Yes.
interesting
The
question.
old apartment I used to live at.
You had a feud with someone that didn't know you had a feud with them.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was okay. So my neighbor, so my room was my window was at the balcony, like my window, like the balcony. Fuck, I don't know how to phrase this.
Where was the
Anyways,
balcony?
I'm retarded. Yeah, so in the summer I'd sleep with my window open, and basically
Where was the balcony though?
like in front of my room, in front of
Okay,
the window of my
okay.
room.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't phrase
So
it
there's a
properly.
window, there's your room, there's a balcony.
Yeah.
And
Why
then,
is the balcony on the inside though?
No, it's on the outside.
okay. So
Okay.
you'd go
No, so
out
there's
on
a
the
balcony,
balcony.
there's a window of my room, and then there's my room.
Well,
Okay.
now I'm confused. Hold
All
on a
right.
second.
Fuck.
Because if the balcony's on the inside, then that's just a window.
So
Yeah.
balcony,
Yeah.
window,
Yeah,
Huh?
perfect. Yeah. Stairs.
room.
My uncle
is a
Stanley.
My uncle Stanley. Stan the man is there.
I like that you're like, this is the windows, this is the stairs.
They're the same
How
bottle.
the fuck? How is this a window?
Be
How-
creative.
How is this a window? What a
Well, 'cause
shitty
it's
house.
see-through. It's
Okay.
see-through.
You're a goddamn
But
psychopath.
why do we have to imagine the window?
Well, because like balcony,
Okay.
window, room.
Okay.
Okay.
But you put balcony, window, room.
No, balcony, window, room.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Go
some
on.
reason,
I want to
yeah,
hear about
you
the
said
feud.
it properly, but in that order. For some reason, I
makes-
imagined your balcony in the bathroom.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Okay.
All right.
Now we've established
you-
that you have a balcony, a bathroom, and a window. That's good. At least.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Just give me a moment.
He's flustered.
So in the summer, this guy, he would
Break into your house.
no, he would call India. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
He would call India, and I would just at 3 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. I'm home from work.
This
screaming, bro.
is right next to his head.
Screaming, yeah. Screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get out. First time. I go, bro, can you lower the volume? I'm trying to sleep, bro. Like, I got shit to do the next day.
3 o'clock in the morning.
You know?
And did you actually say it in a low tone like that?
Yeah,
or
like,
you were already...
No, in the beginning, I was
Shut
like...
the fuck up!
No, in the beginning, I was nice. In the beginning, I was nice. So then he's like, okay, my friend, okay. I go, okay. So I go back to bed. I hear again, cousin. So I go, cousin. So I go, what the fuck, bro? So I go back outside second time. I go, bro, can you, like, I'm trying to sleep. I go to him. This time I'm agitated. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep, like, with the eyebrow. I'm trying to sleep.
With the eyebrow.
Okay, my friend. No problem. No worries.
Thank you.
So then, bro, go back again, shouting. And I'm like, motherfucker. Third time I go out. Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to sleep in the middle of the night, bro. On the balcony, yelling.
What do you do?
And he panics, hangs up the phone right away.
And runs in the house?
Okay. And he goes back in. So then
the best part is, why is he on the balcony? Because he doesn't want to wake up his family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But everyone else in the neighborhood is fair game.
So this happened.
What a piece of shit.
So then this happened for like a month or two, and times that he was smoking on the balcony, I would get out on the balcony on purpose and just pretend to talk on the phone really loud. I would like have water. I'd spill water on his balcony by mistake, like do shit like that, and he wouldn't understand why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Him in his head, like he didn't know. He's like.
Yeah, because he had hung up. Like when you told him you were bothering him, he hung up.
So he thought...
Like I kept messing with him like that. And that was it.
Did he end up moving?
No, he stayed there. Eventually, because I never got a reaction out of him. So I'm like, okay, this is no fun anymore. So
But that sounds like he knew there was a feud. He was just scared shitless of you.
Yeah.
You think
Because
so?
if you have some fucking giant next door yelling and fucking throwing water on your balcony, you're like,
Well, I
oh,
was like
fuck.
this. I would like talk on the phone. I would go, yeah, and like pretend to.
Maybe what he was saying, like he was talking to his cousin in Punjabi, going, please help me, help me. My crazy neighbor comes out.
In the middle of the night, he yells at me.
Yeah, he wasn't calling India. He was calling his neighbor, his cousin downstairs.
It does make sense that he was afraid, because when I got out on the balcony every single time, I would get angry, and I just had boxers on. Like no shirt, nothing.
So
just,
you think what scared him was the sight of you?
Yeah.
You think the visual
and the screaming
is what got to him?
He's like, fuck this giant bear.
It's gonna rape me. He's like, it was cool watching you rape, but I don't want to be the victim.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
Remember that time the neighbors were watching my brother masturbate?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a second.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because I forgot that Mike doesn't know. Well, I'll get that in a second. But I had a situation, the place I lived right before. Well, remember I always had noisy neighbors. We had all these situations where he went upstairs and all that. Okay, after I had came back, when I went for 3 weeks to Greece, it was in the summer. I come back and I saw one of them down, and I was fucking rude as hell. Like, there's the two doors. I closed the other door before, like I didn't leave it open. The guy's like, hey, he was like, yeah, but, he's telling me in French, like, why did you close the door? And I told him, why don't you shut the fuck up? You're lucky. Like, I'm in a good mood right now. You're lucky I don't fucking throw you down the stairs. And the guy's like, what the fuck? He was freaking out. And then I was like, you make too much fucking noise. I had a good vacation. I don't want to hear. I'm gonna come back up there. And then the guy's like, I moved in here 3 weeks ago because there was a new guy in the building. But I thought it was the same guys. To me, they all look the same. Like, they're just students. And they all look the same. And the guy's like, he's like, ça fait 3 semaines. Like, it wasn't him, and it was a different apartment too. It wasn't him at all.
Oh shit!
And I told him to break his legs. And then I was like, I go, I'm very sorry. I haven't been here in a while, and just I had this bad experience with these guys upstairs. And he's like, I just moved here because I was just wondering, why the fuck are you being rude to me? So he came to ask me. He's like, why the fuck are you closing the door? You know? And then yeah.
And I'm gonna throw you down.
I told him, like, I don't fucking throw you down the stairs.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, and then you know how embarrassing that is when the guy's like, I moved here 3 weeks ago. There's no chance it was him. I wasn't even there 3 weeks ago, right? I was like, oh.
And that's a million times here. Someone that tells you I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, you're like, go fuck yourself. But I'm gonna throw you down the stairs. That's so fucking aggressive
It's so
violent.
specific,
You're
too.
like, God damn, what the fuck? I don't want to fall downstairs.
Yeah, because I used to get really mad. Because I used to hate when they used to fuck around like that, right? So, but they had moved out at that time. When I went to Greece, they had moved out, and new people moved in, but it wasn't even the apartment that I was thinking of. This guy moved into one that I can't even hear, like across and up. So for him, it was like really like, buddy, it's not me, you know? So then I felt bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I tried to explain to him, but he wasn't like, oh, I get it. He was more like, all right.
Yeah,
He went upstairs. He's like, holy fuck. There's a situation.
The man was terrified, bro.
Yeah, but I was embarrassed, bro. I was very
You saw the
embarrassed.
landlord. Is it too late to cancel the lease?
Because I'm not embarrassed if I'm right.
Yeah.
But if it's a situation like that, I'm like, oh, you can't, what do you say? I look like a fucking. Bro, I don't even look like an asshole. I look crazy.
Yeah.
Because he thinks I just don't like it for no reason. Like I want to fucking throw you that. Yeah, I don't like your face. Listen, Whitey. So yeah, it doesn't look good. Terrible.
Yeah.
That's what I want to share. And the masturbating.
Yeah, so his brother was jerking off. And
I can't believe I didn't tell you this.
were the neighbors
that's
on
never
the
come up.
balcony?
No. Years ago, before we met, I was going to pick him up, and it was Saturday night. It was around 11:30, and I drive the way the street that he used to live on his mom's was. On the right, there's no buildings. It's just his like a little parking lot. It holds like 20 cars or whatever. And on the left, like where my driver's side is, there's cars parked on the street, and then his building. So I stop in front of his building, and I turn around, and because I was waiting for him, he still didn't come there, and I noticed that there's guys outside. There's a Muslim guy in a wheelchair, and then a bunch of other Muslim guys in their Muslim pajamas just looking at his house.
Okay.
So I'm like, what are they looking? I look over, and I noticed that because it was night and his lights were on, he can't see outside, but when you see inside, you could see everything crystal clear. Everything was in HD, okay? And his brother's in one room, which I found out later was his room. He went into his room to use his computer. His brother's furiously masturbating in his room.
In your bedroom.
But he didn't know because I could see him. It looked like a movie. I could see him in the other room, the living room, getting ready to come out.
Okay.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I noticed that the Muslim guys are all there looking at his brother jerking off. So then I'm like, this is fucking.
Yeah.
This is
Are
not
they
real
doing
life.
that because it turns them on? Or
Yeah,
it's
like
making them
yeah.
angry?
Well, they're not getting
Yeah.
sexual. They're just like really like and like really into it. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he comes out. And he comes around the car, gets in the passenger seat, and I'm still shocked. I'm like, bro. And I point to his house. I go, dude. So he's like, oh, and he went back because you forgot something.
Yeah.
Actually, before he came in the car, he went out of the door. He went back into the house, and I could see him, but he didn't know. He's like, close the door again. So he went back in, didn't notice that this is happening. Comes, sits, I point, I'm like, dude, your fucking brother. He's like, what? And I lean back. You could see his brother furiously masturbating, and guys watching his brother. What does he do? Motherfucker. Okay, I'll text him. I was like, no, I'll text him, bro. There's guys watching him jerk off. Either stop the guys or go back. He's like, I'm going back in there. And then you called him, I think, or like, stop jerking off.
At least close the curtains before you masturbate.
And his brother was rebellious. His brother's like, no.
He didn't give. And I told him when I went back home that the next day I go to him, you do realize like 10 people saw you masturbate.
Yeah, they were just
right?
standing out there. One guy was in a wheelchair.
This was his reaction.
But
Yeah, he didn't. His brother's very.
Even though it's your brother, if another man is jerking off where I sleep, I'll go in. I'll go like you like fucking jerk off in your bedroom.
But I think the computer is in his room.
In my room.
I don't
no,
care.
I wouldn't care either. But Poseidon was that was the time where he was getting so just demoralized in that place because everything was fucking with him.
No.
His brothers would call he got into a fight with his brother over a keyboard. I think the mother called the cops on both of them. The cops
So it's not worth.
Almost got arrested multiple times actually, and both times were before we went to LA. So if I had gotten arrested before,
if he had a criminal record, he would have been able to leave with us.
Yeah,
so good thing he let his brother jerk off in his room. But I remember because that was a big thing for me because at the time I was talking about it, I think on stage because it was just so shocking.
Yeah.
That also them blatantly didn't give a fuck that they could see me. They looked at me. They knew I was looking at them. They didn't care. Poseidon came out of that house twice. They didn't care.
Yeah.
Poseidon saw his brother being watched jerking off. He didn't care.
Yeah.
And then the brother gets a text. Didn't care.
So much chaotic energy in that story.
So I was the only one. I felt like either I was the only normal person or the only crazy person.
No, you were the only normal person.
It sounds almost like you're the victim of a
of a gag
of a gay porn hidden camera.
Yeah,
show.
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Today we're gonna watch a young Greek boy masturbate while Muslims look at him, and we trick this fucking guy.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Because I was like, "There's no way. Look at all these factors. No one cares.
Nothing works.
Nothing works." Yeah. But he was demoralized. I remember it was because he went through a period where he was just like, like he was just getting.
Yeah.
He would walk in, get yelled at.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? It's late at night. He would try to sneak in and make a sandwich because he's hungry, and he would hear from his mom's, "You fat fuck, you're eating again."
Yes.
Like he was so demoralized.
I was tired from work.
Yeah, he was tired and he was getting sworn at.
And like I finished work at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. every day, and I got to take a shower before I go to bed, right? So, oh, what the fuck? You're making noise. But like, I finish at this time. What do you want me to do?
It was abusive, yeah.
No.
So he was.
So you were watching your brother jerk off, and you were like, "Well, at least one person's happy in that house."
That's amazing.
Yeah, because when I used to live with my mom's, he's the middle child, so he wouldn't get any of the heat. It was always me and the youngest. Like, what are you doing? And now that I moved out, now
He's
it's the
the
mid.
oldest.
It's the mid. He's the oldest.
He
now,
gets the shit.
So he gets the heat. So, yeah.
With the masturbation heat.
No, the heat of like, what are you doing? And
In the heat of the night, I'm jerking off for Muslims. Yeah, and it was funny because they seemed like a cartoon because they were dressed in like traditional, like they were wearing pajamas. It was 11 o'clock at night, pajamas on, watching some kid jerk off, and it was all run of the mill normal.
Oh, I even had this one neighbor.
That'd be a good meme for like during the Ramadan. Go. This is what happens at night. Then you just see the men in the Ramadan looking at your brother jerk off.
Do you remember that neighbor who gave my mother something about Muslims?
Oh yeah, some neighbor was trying to convert his mother like aggressively, and Poseidon lost his shit.
Yeah. So
Poseidon, the religious scholar.
So I think he was cleaning his car or something, and he found a book, and he sees my mother, and he throws it at her. He goes, "Here, you might learn something." Like this.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck he's really bad at recruiting people.
And
his religion.
as much as my mother's a nutcase, I love her and I want to protect her.
Obviously,
You know what I mean?
We never doubted that.
And she told me this. I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck did he do? She's like, no, don't do anything, please. No, just calm down. I'm just telling you. Why'd you fucking tell me? Why'd you tell me this? You know, I can't just sit there idly by do nothing.
Yeah, she knew.
She
knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
She wanted revenge in the form of rape, and knew one rapist.
Yeah.
oh Jesus Christ, bro.
Who do I know that I could trick into killing and raping a Muslim?
Oh my God.
She's watching Making a Murderer.
Yeah, no, yeah.
She's like,
She's thinking,
who
who
do
can I? She's like, I divorced the other one. Oh, but one still lives here. Okay.
I remember, we made a clone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A giant copy.
So then I get pissed off. I didn't know.
A giant copy. Yeah.
That. I was pissed off. I didn't know what to do because usually, like, my solution is like screaming or violence.
Okay.
All reasonable.
So I asked him,
Yeah.
right? Because
The guy that threw the book.
No,
at your
I
What
mom?
do you think I should do to
asked
you?
Pantelis.
Oh, no, you asked Pantelis.
because
Okay.
he's smarter
did
than
you?
me. Yeah, you don't remember?
I don't remember any of it.
I go, bro, what did I do? This fucking asshole. And you're like, what did he do? And I'm like, yeah, this is that. And you're like, oh fuck. And
You raped him.
Milton had given you a thick
Oh
book.
yeah.
remember that shit?
So I got a revenge that's on the same level. I go, so you don't rape him.
Yeah, exactly.
So I go, come over, and I gave him like an encyclopedia of Christianity. He's like, don't you need this? I go, for what? What are you talking about?
So he gives me this, and I see him walking. I was on my balcony smoking. I see this guy walking one night, and I go, hey, by the way, I have something to give you. Come here. So he comes, and I go, hold on. I go,
You might learn something.
and I grab the book from my room, and I give it to him. I go, here, you might learn something like that. And he goes, oh, you don't have a check for me? I go, what check?
Check
For the rent. He was.
Oh, he was the guy collecting the rent
He
too.
was part of the co-op or whatever thing. You know,
Okay.
That makes the story better.
Bro, you'll get your check when you get your fucking check. But here, you might learn something like this. And
What
then
is-
he got so mad, bro. I could see he wanted to say something, and I'm just waiting for him to say something. I'm like, and he just took it and left. I was like, fuck.
But he
I
was angry,
hoping, yeah, I was hoping like confrontation.
That story went nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
That story went
You know
nowhere.
where I think that what really happened at the end is the guy left with his book going, I'm not even the same guy.
Yeah.
I just saw him. I saw some piece of shit throw a book at his mom the other day. I apologize.
But
now.
he was the only asshole that was like that.
Was he
All the-
Algerian?
yeah.
Interesting.
Actually, he was the only Algerian. Yeah, everyone else, all the other Muslims were cool. They were chill. They're all cool. On that street, I mean.
I met all of them.
I did. They're all yeah.
I did. He was campaigning,
All
going
of
door to door.
Yeah.
Are you a Muslim? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm Catholic. I don't fucking care. Where are the Muslims at?
Yeah.
No,
pushing
because
people
I
out.
met
He's
them all.
face pushing everybody who's Jewish or Christian. He's like, I don't care about you fucking disgusting
no,
people.
no, 'cause-
Where are the
'cause-
Muslims?
No, because every year in the summer they have like a cleanup thing because it's a
A
co-op.
cleanup?
Yeah, they
Jesus
have to. They
Christ.
They clean
It's called ethnic cleansing.
No, they clean up the.
This turned
no,
into Anne Frank.
No, they clean up.
There's a
God,
cleanup where a lot of them hide under the
No,
floorboards.
they clean up the.
They're
that
tricksters.
leaves.
They're all in the attic.
No, they clean up the lawns. They cut the grass. They do. It's like.
Oh, is that what the kids
It's
are
like a
calling it these days?
neighborhood. It's like
Cut
a
the
neighborhood
grass.
cleanup,
Okay.
basically. You know, and I met them all because like I refused to participate in that. I'm like, I'm not
You're
doing
not
this shit.
cleaning
I'm not
shit.
cleaning.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck all you.
I live in the dirt, sir.
You think I'm gay? You think I'm gonna get rid of that piss smell in my
Like some
yard?
kind of a homo.
Like some sort of a homosexual? You want to plant trees?
Nothing gayer than a tree, sir.
Oh, you fag gardeners, get off my street.
I love that level of
Yeah, so you
ridiculousness.
didn't wanna help with the cleanup?
The like outside the building cleanup.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're gonna charge you. I'm like, no, you're not.
Wait, so hold on. If you help clean up, they don't charge you.
Yeah.
But if you don't help clean up, they charge you.
Yeah.
That doesn't make. I don't understand.
No, if you help clean up, they don't charge you. But then if you help, what the fuck am I saying? If you help clean up, they don't charge you. If you don't help,
Exactly.
they charge
But
you.
what do they charge you for?
Like a fee. They
But
call
what's
it a
the,
fee or
like? Where does the
something.
money go?
To the co-op.
Like
Which
a
is somebody,
punishment?
which is somebody's
like
pocket.
like a penalty box?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So I go, that's not real. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah, try to
That's not a
enforce
real
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Tell him, Ahmed, try to enforce that
Yeah.
ticket.
Well, that's the thing. They tried to like, but nothing.
yeah, what are they gonna
With
do?
my
It's not a
attitude?
real thing.
What are you
Plus,
gonna do,
they
write me a
see you, they're
ticket?
like, this guy's
Yeah.
incredibly racist.
This
Like,
guy.
there's no way.
I told him my name is Mark. He called me Ahmed. Yeah, so we got this guy is a little much.
Hi, I'm Guillaume. Listen, Ahmed.
Listen, Ahmed.
I'm not falling for your fucking tricks.
You can't fool me, Brownie.
Yeah, the guy's
well, I
white.
had, there was at some before I moved out. There was it was a Quebecois guy. His name that was gay, and he had just moved there. And I think the first week he got his window smashed into his Toyota Corolla.
By your fist?
Yeah.
No, not by me, not by me, bro.
Not in my neighborhood.
Not by
homo.
me. No, not by me.
I
not by me.
witnessed it because I was close.
I was in his car. Smells great though. The gays keep a clean car.
No, not by me though. But anyways, and he goes, and then like I was walking, I guess, and he goes,
I
"Hey."
guess I was walking or slithering around. I don't know.
And he sees me. He goes, "Hey man, you live here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Is this normal?" I'm like, "It's Park X, bro." And he's like, "People in Park X don't like the gays."
Wait, hold on. I gotta say something right now because you're pissing me off. How the fuck? Like, I love to joke around.
No, because I thought they broke into or steal stuff.
How the fuck would they know that he's gay to break into his car?
Yeah.
Did his car say gay car? Was he driving a Prius? Like,
I
how
don't
did they know?
I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
driving a
Well,
Corolla.
he was very effeminate. Though.
But it's a Corolla, you said?
Yeah. He
Which
was
is the least gayest car.
Like Corollas, I think are the most common cars.
Yeah.
To
no,
see.
but it was a little effeminate. I think that's.
Yeah, I know,
why.
but he's
yeah,
not in
but
the car.
not his car. Did his car have like a...
No, but
Was
maybe
one of
they-
the mirrors sideways like this? Because that is very strange.
No, I guess like
What I'm saying is, are you sure it was a homophobic attack? Maybe it was
Or
just, fuck this guy's car.
His car was in the way.
Maybe he had a laptop in the front
Yeah.
seat. And then he's like, it's because I'm gay. But the guys didn't even know he was gay. How do you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. But,
Right? You know what I'm talking about? It
Yeah.
no,
doesn't
I
make
get it. Well, because I told him, I'm like, well, don't leave anything. Like, he goes, I didn't really leave anything. No, no, no.
I had that dildo there and my boyfriend's photo, and then like what? Like what
'cause
could have led to
maybe they saw him because he had those really short shorts.
Because I'm not saying if you're not gay you should get your car broken into. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying only the gays are safe. Everyone else gets. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is how do you know it was because he was gay?
Maybe they had one of those gay sniffing dogs. They were there, and they were like, gay.
The gay straight. The gay sniffing dogs is Poseidon with fucking dog ears on. It's just Poseidon sniffing.
Yeah,
Like
so
gay sniffing
that
dog.
guy just thought that it was homophobic, but it was just
I guess, yeah.
maybe it's just a shit neighborhood.
And
It was a shit neighborhood. Did you tell him? Oh, don't worry. These guys watch my brother
worry.
jerk off. You'll be safe.
Don't worry.
So what happened? He moved out after that?
I know he stayed there.
All right. So clearly nothing else happened to him.
Yeah.
No, he was fine after that.
So they're like, oh, this gay's resilient.
Yeah, my neighbor got broken into twice during the holidays. You know how fucked up it is? They broke in once. They didn't steal anything. They broke a
that's
couple
scary.
things.
That's scary. Yeah.
And then she was like, they didn't steal anything. They broke things. So she bought new things, and then they broke in and stole those.
That's a
Fucking
good
smart.
strategy.
What?
They went in. She had an old shitty TV. They broke the TV, waited 2 weeks, and then stole her new TV.
That's hilarious.
Those motherfuckers
That's
are
actually funny.
But she doesn't have any alarm system or anything?
No, and then she was like, because she came to my house, she was like, you should maybe put cameras. And I was like, I've 6 cameras. So but for real, that's why they stole from her and not from me. Because I have the cameras, I have the dogs.
And you also have a sword.
Yeah,
do
I
have
have
a
a
sword.
sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a katana in your house.
I have a crazy wife that
Yeah.
chases people if they ring the doorbell.
Yeah,
for too long.
exactly. they're not fucking
Oh,
around.
fuck. I had a thing this week. Oh, I felt like such a shitty person. But I ordered Uber Eats from Subway. And I live in the fucking suburbs. And then I see the guy delivering my Subway is on a bicycle. And I was like, you can't fucking be driving the suburbs of Montreal in a bike in fucking January or February. So I was like, this motherfucker. And then Marie was like, yeah, your food's gonna be like super cold.
He's outside.
Fucking outside. And then like I saw him driving towards me, and then I guess he fell. And then it was like order canceled.
No!
And then I felt at first I was like, that motherfucker, where is then I was like, I felt bad that I was angry at him.
Yeah. I've been there before with Uber because my girlfriend likes to get a lot of stuff from Uber Eats. And there was something because in the building, basically I say you go to the door, you ring the door, like I put it all in the message. You know, like walk in, ring, take the elevator. It's fucking simple. You just push the button, I'll let you in. So I have these guys that sometimes will send me a message, and I'll notice like 5 minutes ago the guy arrived, and if you don't take it, like your order's gonna get canceled, and you pay the fees. I go, why? He's like he sent you a message, and then he'll send me a message in Uber Eats. He'll be like, I'm here, and then I'll have to be like, yeah. So ring the fucking doorbell. What do you want me to do for you? Ring the fucking doorbell, stupid. What am I, psychic? Ring the fucking doorbell, I'll let you in, you come up. They just sit there. What do you want me? One guy parked at the end of the block and said, I'm here. And he was at the end of the block. I go, yeah. Get the fuck out of the car, bring the food, go, ring the doorbell, I'll let you upstairs. What do you think? It says bring it to the fucking door. I'm gonna come to the car, you psychopath.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah, and there's a place in front to park your car. You know how it is in front.
Barcadelle,
yeah, you could literally get out. You have 15 minutes. Get out, bring the delivery up. Go fuck yourself after a certain point. You know? Am I too demanding? I understand.
No. Especially a job because some people just aren't good with figuring out directions. If you're bad at directions, don't fucking drive Uber. Don't do Uber Eats. I had a guy a couple months ago. I was with my wife, and my wife's always super polite to the Uber drivers, and I try to be, but this guy was so fucking bad. Every street, let's say to go in 30 meters, turn left. And then he'd like slow down and kind of panic and then pass. And then he'd be like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll get the next street. And then I was like, fuck. And then we're getting on, we were getting off the bridge. And to get to my house, it's a flashing yellow light. Yeah. So, but people that don't know how to drive, they see flashing yellow light, panic. They stop like it's a red light. And I'm telling them, I'm like, it's yellow. It's not red, so you don't have to stop. He's like, okay, I know. I don't have to stop. And then he fucking stopped. And then the people behind us almost hit us. And I was like, do you know how to fucking drive? Do you know? Fucking, and then my wife was like, no, calm down. He was like, I know how to drive. And then I was like, you fucking know nothing. And then I was like, oh. And then I was like, when I got out, I was like, I'm giving him a fucking 1 or 0. And then Marie was like, no, be nice, because he'll give you a 1. I was like, he's gonna give me a 1, but he's not gonna be here in 3 weeks.
No, I feel bad.
Not kill him, but
I feel bad because I've done the same. I get just frustrated. Even same thing, Uber Eats thing, where sometimes my girl was like, "Where's this order? We ordered a long time ago." And I'm like, "Yeah, I go, yeah." I've been watching him on the thing just go around the block for the past fucking 10 minutes. You could see his car, and he's going, "Just park the fucking car."
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You guys too, you have I get angry, but it takes me a long time. Like you guys, you get angrier faster.
I get angry instantly.
But I don't get angry. So I'm like, everything's cool. And then I'll be insulting your mother while you're driving.
But you at least, it takes you, like you have a fuse.
Yeah.
So somebody has to really hit it. Yeah. Me, I could be super happy. And then I'm like, the fuck's that guy looking at right now? Am I gonna have to fucking murder him? His whole family? I'll murder his family right now. Like,
you know what I think it is? We're so used to fuckery that we can sense when it's about to happen, and we prepare ourselves.
Not even. No. I'm wrong a lot of time. I'm wrong.
Oh,
Sometimes people look at me and I'm like, "You motherfucker," and then they're like, "Hey, big fan of the show. You and Mike Ward. How's that?" Like, oh fuck. You know how often that happens to me? Where I'm like, "What the fuck's that guy looking at?" And I go, "Hey, ça va?" And the guy's like, Pantelis, big fan. I'm like, oh, fuck, this could have got so awkward. Because they know you. Imagine that guy writing online, "This son of a bitch." I went to shake his hand, he slapped me in the face. You know how bad that would look? Yeah. So, because I have to tweak my mind a bit, you know, to get used to that. Not everyone is trying to murder you. Yeah, we have that problem. But yeah, Mike, you at least I know. You're like, nah. Yeah, you're calm
I'm
a bit.
Very relaxed, but I when I get angry, I get too angry for like once I'm angry, I can't get unangry.
Yeah.
So I'm a piece of garbage for the next 8 hours.
But at least you have a case.
Yeah.
You have a case. You're like this, and this caused it. Yeah. I don't have a case. I have zero case. Like, what happened? He looked at me crooked and set his house on fire. It's
like my wife,
an eye for an eye.
Once we were in Florida, and she's always yelling at the neighbors because we're in our resort. It's a resort, so it's all people that stay there for a week or rent it out or whatever.
A lot of Quebecers, I'm guessing.
So no Quebecers.
Really?
A lot of British people.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's because it's in Orlando, so Quebecers only go to like Miami, Fort Lauderdale and Miami, but. Every time people are making noise, I'm like, she's like, fucking go yell at them. And I'm like, they're little kids. Like, I'm not going to yell at a little kid. And then once we heard like arguing, and then she was like, I'm going to go fucking yell at them. And I was like, don't yell at them. They're already arguing. I was like, this is almost like a hotel. Just call the guy at the reception and he'll come fucking handle it. So she calls and the security guy comes. Security guy's like, 3 feet tall, and he makes like minimum wage.
Hey, what's up, guys? There's a problem.
And then the biggest fucking blackest dude I've ever seen comes out and just starts fucking pointing him in the chest. And then he ran away, and then the cops came, and it became just fucking insane. Because my wife just wanted me to tell him, can you lower the we can hear your movie. Like he was watching Marley and Me or some shit, and
bro.
then it just fucking the shit. And then I was like I was in our apartment. And I was just staring, like I felt like a little kid. Like I was afraid. I was like, I think he knows it's us.
That is incredible.
That's funny.
Yeah, we have to move.
Yeah.
We're selling this condo. And then you don't say anything, but Jason went down for his honeymoon.
Yeah.
Jason gets beat up. It's him.
It's funny because I'm picturing a big black dude and a really short guy just and he's just going like this, and then the whole body of the short guy just going.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck, you know? I find that funny.
I never noticed how because the security guy, whenever I'd see him, he was sitting down at the gate. So someone that's 5'1" or 6'4", if they're sitting, kind of look the same.
Yeah.
But so I didn't know, and he was kind of fat, so I thought he was like just a guy 6'8", 400 pounds, but he was like 5'1" and
still 400 pounds.
He's obese, but yeah.
That explains why, on the road when people act tough when we're in our car, but as soon as we get out, they get a little spooked.
Yeah.
Because we look small.
We look small, and they just see our head, right?
Yeah, that might be.
So but then as soon as we step out, and they're like, "Oh fuck, okay, never mind.
Let me go get my gun.
I changed my mind.
I'm gonna need a tranquilizer gun.
I'm gonna need my elephant gun."
Yeah, exactly. God damn, that's fucking hilarious. Do you
ever get out of your car and you go, and then the people try to feed you an apple?
Yeah. Does that ever happen?
I should have seen that coming.
There's a bag of popcorn. They're petting your head.
And the father's yelling, "Don't feed the fucking animals!" I'm not an animal, sir. Yeah, but you kind of are. They're debating it. You've been watching any new porn categories, Poseidon?
Not really.
Same old categories?
Yeah.
Do you get tired of jerking off?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
While you're jerking off or after?
Afterwards, I'm like, why I gotta jerk off?
Do you ever regret it? Do you regret the content you're watching or just the fact that you're jerking off?
Just the fact I feel like it's not needed sometimes, Like I just do it to fall asleep sometimes.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
do they ever get mad at you at work? Like you shouldn't
Oh,
sleep on the
Jesus
job.
Christ.
Yeah.
So do you ever regret the content that you jerk off to? Or it's never the content.
What's
it's
the
act.
weirdest content you've actually searched? Like hidden camera porn. You've definitely done.
I think I've
hidden-
landed on this by mistake. Public humiliation.
Porn? What is that?
Was public humiliation. BDSM gangbang.
Was a man getting yelled at by his mom while
No.
Jamaicans fucked him?
No. It was just
You were like Then the video came up, and you was like, "There's a camera here." Who are those gentlemen?
Who are those gentlemen? So what was public humiliation? What is that exactly?
BDSM gang. It was like a room, and then like
It's not very public.
Yeah,
it was like a public room, and then people were
What's
watching.
a public room?
And then
a library.
Yeah.
and then there was a tied up chick, and these dudes gangbanged her, and like they humiliated.
So
her.
they
It was, like,
raped. They
humiliation.
raped someone in a.
No, it wasn't
in
it wasn't a rape. It was
in a government
You
building.
described a rape.
No, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a rape.
She
bro,
was
no.
tied up, but she wanted to be there.
No, it
even
was
though she
willingly.
crying.
It was willingly
Yeah.
Well, then why would she be tied up?
because it's BDSM.
How did you know it was willingly?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
You just didn't like.
I don't know now.
Did you Google image the girl to see if she had died after or no?
Maybe
No, it was a porn star.
No, but maybe
But this
that's
is all acting.
But maybe that's why you felt bad after you jerked off. You're like,
Yeah.
ah, that wasn't a real rape.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe that, no.
Jesus Christ! I jerked off to a fake rape.
like some fucking peasant.
Fuck, bro. That's nuts. That's wild.
So that's the craziest thing.
I think
Okay, that's the
one
craziest
of-
thing you ever searched. What's the craziest thing you ever
search.
fell on?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? How
Or
does
what?
this exist?
What do they recommend?
Oh yeah, what do they recommend that you're like that? Why are you recommending
Yeah.
that?
The weirdest thing I've not hentai. I've never watched. Like when I was a kid, I would occasionally watch, but I hadn't watched hentai in years.
You would occasionally watch when you were a kid.
Yeah,
What do you mean? You would occasionally watch hentai
yeah.
on occasion.
When I was like 12, 13.
So the occasion being whenever you jerked off.
Not every time. Every 12th time I jerked
Now,
off.
unless
So
I'm wrong,
But you used to jerk off like 4 times a day. So every 3 days.
Yeah.
Every 3 days.
I'd switch
Oh,
it
yeah.
up.
So
I'd
not a lot. Maybe
I'd-
like
well-
120
Well, because
times
like at
a
that
year.
point, no,
Maximum.
because like at that point, I had
Yeah.
to trick my brain. I had to switch it up a bit.
Okay.
I might, at the risk of sounding stupid, hentai is Japanese cartoon porn.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And I hadn't watched that in like fucking 10 years, to 12 years, and it came up in the recommended. I was like, what?
Is it
I was confused.
made up stuff like they have porn characters, or is it they take like Dragon Ball Z characters and they make them fuck?
I think it's both.
Have you ever seen the videos like the Family Guy characters fucking like Lois
No.
getting fucked?
Oh, those are ads though.
Yeah.
Those are ads on the side.
You ever get suckered into those ads?
No.
You know when it says single horny females are looking for people just
In
like
your
you in your
neighborhood.
neighborhood?
I
Do
click
you-
all the time.
do you ever like panic? Like when you used to live at home, would you ever panic?
Why?
Because you're like, my mom's the only single female around.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Did it ever make you panic?
No.
Did you ever think you're gonna click on it and see someone you know?
No, this is fake shit, bro.
What's your favorite hentai?
I don't have a favorite hentai.
Who's your favorite cartoon character that turns you on?
I don't have a favorite cartoon character that turns me on.
So they all just turn
Yeah,
you on.
just all equal.
I guess.
Really? Guys, girls, animals.
Oh, bro, I really have to go to the bathroom.
So we're just talking about.
wait, hold on, no.
We're
It's
talking
not
about-
because of that.
We're talking about.
I have to go.
Holy
We're talking about cartoons. He's like, I gotta masturbate. I can't fucking hold it. It's not what you think. I'm just gonna masturbate.
Yeah.
No, it's number
I'm
2.
not a weirdo. I'm gonna jerk
Number
off the
2.
hentai.
It's number 2, not number 3.
Okay, go. Go, get out of here.
How much time do we have left?
Well, it doesn't matter. Get out of
Yeah.
here. You're not gonna make
How
it.
many time? How much time do you have left?
Yeah.
More, like, because if you're gonna shit your pants
Or
in
jerk
3
off.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Like my stomach's hurting. I'm getting like a lot of bowel movement.
Go.
Okay.
God damn. Whenever we talk about hentai,
Yeah.
oh boy, now we know.
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Take the phone with you for sure.
Alright, yeah. Don't forget the phone.
Oh, he's gonna furiously
Yeah,
masturbate.
Jesus Christ. Do you want some lotion?
There's a lot of motion in that ocean. Let me tell you.
Fucking. And the bathroom is that way, and I saw him leave that way.
He's go in the closet.
He's going, yeah. Oh, and now he just came back. So he went to get. He was like, "What can fit?" Oh, this broomstick.
If I'm gonna jerk off at work,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it correctly.
If I'm jerking off to imagining hentai porn, I'm the female.
You know what? Poor guy. He has bad timing.
Yeah.
You're talking about. He's like, guys, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
How does he not like? Because taking a shit, especially he's in his 20s,
Yeah.
shouldn't like be that quick.
It shouldn't be that destructive.
Yeah, like you should be like, oh, I need to take a shit. Okay, in an hour I'll be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like
His life is over.
I gotta shit my pants.
Especially because he deals with customer service.
Yeah.
Just imagine. I think he was lying. I don't think it was a shit. I think he had to quickly just jerk off. Oh, I was right. I told
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it left through your cock.
Nah, Jesus Christ.
Welcome back to the show,
Yeah.
Poseidon. Freshly jerked off. Oh, you
Yeah.
smell like a Gwyneth Paltrow candle.
So does that ever happen when you're at work? Like someone's renting a car and you're like,
I gotta masturbate.
I got to jerk off.
No,
You're Asian, like the porn I like.
Do you wanna watch? No.
And then you're like, okay, how many are gonna be driving the car? 6 people. Oh goddamn. It's the same amount of people.
almost choked.
Fuck. Your reaction, I was going to a punchline and then you started laughing like before and then it fucked me up.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What was the punchline?
There was no
There was no
punchline
one
yet.
yet because you had a nervous reaction
Yeah, you got
to
it.
us talking about you jerking off furiously.
Well, no, I didn't have to jerk off. I had to shit, but then I went to the bathroom and left. So now,
But the
so I'm gonna hold it
emergency,
until I go to the.
the emergency level of shit that you brought to the table
You
does
should-
not
yeah.
seem like you could just call it off.
You should be wearing different pants.
Yeah.
No, cause when I get when I really have to go, it hits me, and then it's
That
like,
looked like an emergency that required a State of the Union
Yeah.
address. Like that was
Yeah.
high level. We thought you're either gonna come hard or shit fast. There was-
Which is the worst. Which is the worst sequel to Fast and the Furious.
I was about to say that.
come hard and shit fast.
Come hard and shit fast.
from the makers of the Slow and the Demented.
No, because I had to go and then I held it, and then I'm like, I know I can't hold it till I get home, and then
Until you get home.
Yeah, 'cause I
And
like-
you're leaving here and then going to work.
No, going
and then
home.
you'll be home at midnight.
No.
tonight.
There's a lot of holes in
In,
your story.
in 17 hours
No,
when I'm home.
I'll
Oh,
go
shit.
home. I'll go home. Number 2, eat and then work.
Okay.
Okay. God damn, you're a weirdo.
Why are we talking
I love
about
you,
this?
but you're
Yeah.
because you brought up during the show.
Because
People want to know.
If you panic at a table and tell people you're going to go shit, you have to assume that they're going to talk about you shitting.
Yeah,
that's
after.
true.
This is no longer a comedy podcast. It is
Yeah.
an audio drama.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just discussing your bowel movements.
Yeah, it used to be like, and now you only see comedies or dramas. This is a tragedy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, this is an actual tragic film
Yeah.
for those pants.
No, these pants are fine.
These pants are fine.
Yeah.
What about the front?
They're fine.
They're fine. The front of the pants is fine. Okay. Why are you wearing that shirt, by the way?
No. Just throw on.
Have you seen that shirt that he's wearing?
No, it's a.
He's a grown man
yeah.
with an ass on his chest.
Yeah. A good looking girl.
Yeah, she's very good looking. Yeah.
No. I don't know.
Just asking. Do they let you
I
wear
don't
that
even
at
know
work?
why I bought this shirt.
Do they let you wear that at work?
No, obviously not.
Did you just buy that shirt so that the guys that you pay to masturbate in front of you can stay hard?
Oh,
my
that's good.
God.
Is that why? Was there? Did you plan ahead?
You're like, look at my eyes, not at my shirt. Do you get
my
angry?
eyes are up here. He's getting angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. He might shit himself. Oh, Glutton Fest Part 2.
Oh shit.
We should discuss because people are asking. I honestly think we could we have a case now to do a good Glutton Fest without shitting, just a food contest. Having Gian there, we could probably live stream it. Having Gian there and having him defend his title. He doesn't need to compete if he doesn't want to, but he'll give the belt to someone.
Who, me?
Yeah, we have some people. I know a hot chick that I want to ask to come do the challenge because she eats a lot. Get a couple of fans that want to join in. Make it an event. sell some merch. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, when you want to do that?
It's all up to your schedule because yours is way more crazy than mine. So I'd rather work around your schedule.
Okay.
When you have a free time, yeah.
So maybe
spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The weather's nice.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of different venues. If we don't want, because here it'll be too hard to do downstairs because it's mostly booked all the time. Like it does good business.
But we can do. We're building another room next door, and
when's that gonna be ready?
It's. I think it's gonna be ready in March.
Oh, so we might actually have it in spring. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, you guys are building another room?
Yeah.
Damn.
We bought the restaurant next. Well, Luc that owns a Pub Quartier Latin put this all together, and then we bought the restaurant next door.
Yeah.
And we're turning it into a new club.
What part of Mike doesn't fuck around?
Fucking
did
money
you not
moves.
understand?
Yeah.
Fucking money moves.
Hey, he's not fucking around, bro. There's no. Look at this fucking studio. There's no fucking around.
Yeah.
Look at this. Most podcasts done in basements, masturbation dens, if you will. Not this one. This one is done on top. This is the second floor.
Masturbation attic?
This is an attic of masturbating.
Yeah.
No, but right, like there's no more go 50. It's he's going 100 miles an hour.
Everything's all in.
Yeah.
It's like you and taking a shit. So you're like, oh, that might have been a fart, but you're gonna panic.
I was thinking of taking him to a casino. Maybe, yeah, and having him play one of the tables.
Why?
Because I think it'll be entertaining for me and all the people that are playing. Well, I think the people playing with you might get frustrated because you're going to do some shit that is illogical. So either blackjack or Texas Hold'em. I think it'll be fucking hilarious. Like, could you imagine blackjack? He fucks over the guy after him because he decides to hit at a 19 or something. Right? Wouldn't that be? There's something to it. Yeah. And look, he's confused right now. He doesn't know. He's like, blackjack. I don't like any of these people.
Yeah.
I don't care what their names are.
Jesus Christ.
Would you say that if they're like, do you want to play blackjack? Sir, give me the white jack. All right.
Or just go up to where's the white jack table?
Where's the white jack table? The exit is right over there, sir. Would you be down to play? Do you know how to play any cards?
Blackjack? I know how to play blackjack.
That's probably the easiest game. You just tell them what you want to do.
Hit or pass, yeah.
Hit or pass.
Yeah.
We're very hockey. Very hockey. I like it. It's true. That's what it is. That's all it is.
Mm.
You just have to know when to hit.
And you have to go closest to 21.
Yeah.
If you get 21, it's an instant win.
So it's hit, pass closest to 21, exactly like your sex life.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hit, pass. That's fucking hilarious. That was quick, Mike.
That was fucking quick. God damn.
What about Texas Hold'em poker?
I do know how to play, but I don't know what beats what. You get it?
You beat your dick.
Oh, God damn. Yeah. Like, I don't know what card.
Your
what
dad
hand
beats that dead prostitute.
Your dad beat the case in Arizona.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you just need to learn the hands.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be fucking amazing. Him bluffing or not, I think it would be fun. And people get mad, because he'll get mad.
Yeah.
People got mad at me once at the casino.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because Viron wanted to leave. Like, everyone was leaving, and I was at a different table. And so they were pressuring me to leave. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just go. My last hand, I told them I'm just going to go all in no matter what. And I had nothing up until the last card. And I won the money. And then the guy that made it to me, he started flipping. I was like, what the fuck? You had nothing. He's something about the river. And I was like, but I do anything illegal. I'm fucking allowed. He's like, that's fucking stupid. You should. I go, but I already said I was going to go all in no matter what. Like, what are you fucking freaking out about? And the guy was furious and he was yelling.
No, it's up to him to fold or to go all in as well.
Yeah, but because I guess in his head, he was kind of right. I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So he's like, I bet correctly. He has nothing. I will win.
Yeah.
But then at the end, I got lucky.
And it's gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling.
Yeah.
If he wanted a sure thing, he should go to a science place.
He should become a man of science.
Yeah.
But I remember how pissed he was, and I was laughing. Took my winnings. It was a couple $100. It was easy, a couple $100. And I was ready to lose it because I had like $40 left. So I just, I was ready to lose all my money because they wanted to leave. And I came out on top, and he was yelling a lot. He was, but I didn't do anything illegal. Even the guy, the dealer's like just staring awkwardly.
Is that a face of you being confused, or it's another shit?
But one time I went to Playground Poker years ago, and the dealer recognized me. He's like, "You're a comedian, you're Pantelis." I was like, "Yeah, I am." And then he's like, "Oh, that's cool that you're here." And then fucked me. I lost like $100 in 4 minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was like, God damn it, this guy was so happy to meet me. And then I just fucking get squashed. And there was like 3 women at the table. Like, everyone just raped me.
Jesus Christ.
I I'm not good at gambling because as soon as I make a little bit of money, I'm like, okay,
excited.
fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But last time I went to a casino was in Tampa, and I go in and they have a table. It's a super low minimum and kind of a high maximum for the blackjack. So I think the minimum was 10. So I was like, okay, I'll bet 10. If I lose, I'll bet 20. If I lose, I'll bet 40. If I lose, I'll bet 80. Then 160 and 320 because it was maximum 500. So I was like, it's impossible I lose from fucking 10 to like
You'd be surprised.
320. And then lost. And then I was like,
What the fuck?
I just fucking lost like $500 in a minute.
Yeah,
and a half.
Jesus Christ.
I was like,
That's
how,
wild.
I'm very bad at fucking gambling.
That's what happened to me. I remember that night I was so embarrassed.
God
Because
damn.
like fuck, the guy recognized me too, and I gotta like it was 4 it was like 3 hands or something. I lost everything.
God damn.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's
Yeah.
just bad luck.
I remember the first time I went to the casino. I'm like, I don't want to gamble, right? Because I haven't.
So why would you go to the casino?
Well, I was with friends, right?
You're like a chick on Tinder.
Yeah.
I just want friends.
No, we were with friends, and then they all decided to go, and I'm like, but I'm not gambling, right? So the thing is, I'm like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna try it. So I take $10, I put in a slot machine, and I go, I play it, and then I lose everything, like the first thing, and I go, I'm fucking leaving. And
Max bet lost everything and
I'm
walked
fucking
out.
leaving.
You
Fuck
got-
this place. I got angry that I lost $10 like this.
I get angry too. I get more embarrassed if I like that happened because just of the way I lost. Because if you lose and it's fun or what, it's different. But the
Yeah.
way I lost was so embarrassing. 4 minutes, just everything. And there was like literally women who never played poker at the table, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, this is not good. This is bad. This is bad for my image. I look like a degenerate. But I hadn't gambled. Like I hadn't played cards in years. I just went there. My buddy's like, hey, you want to go to playground? So it's not like I was ready, but I should have been at least more ready than just handing them. I should have just given them my money
Yeah.
and walked out. That's what I should have done.
But the casino.
Give them your bank card and your pin.
yeah. That's all I should have done. Give-
7312. All right,
But
have fun.
do what you must.
The casino is a depressing place. I've noticed, like especially like around.
I have a friend that works at the casino. Well, he stopped now, but he used to work security, and it's insane the number of suicides there are. And since the casinos in Canada are all government or native, the government ones they fucking hide everything, so you never hear of a suicide in the parking lot. But
they do it a lot,
There's
apparently.
a lot. There's
Yeah.
more than one a week.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
heard years
damn.
ago somebody
Yeah.
told me that that's why they put on the bridge. They had
They had
put the net or something.
Net. They have a
Because people
net.
would jump
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
and the stuff they would lose in there wasn't like we think you lost your rent. Some people, their entire businesses, they'd fucking go in there and pull out money that they should not be pulling out from accounts they should not be pulling out, and they would fuck their lives up, and they couldn't bear going back home.
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna tell my wife that in a month we don't have a place to live? So they would just fucking kill themselves.
Yeah,
That's why it's very scary, man.
Like I remember.
And it's the government.
But that's why I hate
Yeah.
the government's always talking. Like, the government has a problem. If I decide to in my basement, I don't have a basement, but if I had a basement, we could run a poker room, and you come over, fucking Pierre comes over, Jan, everybody, Michelle, and we have a poker game with money. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Technically, it's illegal. They go, it's frowned upon, but it's legal if they do it. So what are you mad about? They're not mad about what you're doing, the act. They're mad that they're not cashing in,
Yeah.
which to me is crazy. That's mobster shit.
Yeah.
There's no moral thing about it because you're doing it. You're just mad if I do it. So that kind of shit. That's why you can't trust the government.
And it's very like hypocritical because like if it's the mafia that's running a casino, they're not gonna tell you, you watch out if you have a problem. But the government sort of they pretend like if you have a problem, we can help you.
Yeah,
but they're
you're the
not
problem.
Gonna, yeah,
You're the
causing
problem. You caused the problem.
Yeah. If you don't want a Coke dealer going, look, if you have a problem with Coke, come see me. I'll help you. Right? It's the same guy that's giving you the problem that's fucking trying to solve it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the government. Anyways, Poseidon, where are you going to be next? Where are you going to be performing?
Excuse me.
Poseidon will be at a male strip club near you
Jesus Christ.
in the short-term future.
Very easy to find. He only plays this male strip clubs, have a big window and a lineup of Muslim men outside.
Yeah. He's gonna be performing at Islama Bang Bang very soon. So Mike Ward still on tour.
Yeah.
Mike Ward Noir is the tour. Current French dates are available, but they're in the distant future because everything nearby is fucking sold out
Yeah.
for a goddamn reason. MikeWard.ca is his website. Go over there. You're going to find Mike Ward Suzakut, the #1 French language podcast on the planet. And if you play your card right, get on the Patreon right now. You could catch the George St. Pierre episode before it airs for everyone else on YouTube. It is the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. So if you're on the Apple Podcast, if you're on Google, I recommend you check that out if you're bilingual or trilingual. As long as you speak French, check it out. 2 drink minimum, 2dmpod.com. It'll link you to our YouTube page. Head over to Compound Media. Use Canada20 as a promo code to get yourself 20% off. You will get all of our archives, archived episodes. You'll find out the origins of Poseidon.
Yeah.
You'll see us making him jerk off on camera. Do you remember that when he went to the bathroom? We harassed him so much that he questioned his sexuality and had to go jerk off.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
And people
that
thought
I couldn't get it hard.
Yeah, couldn't get hard.
That was the only time people said, "You guys are fucking crazy." That is very mean.
That is very mean.
Yeah.
I forgot
he's a good
about
sport
that.
though. He see how
good sport. Good sport.
you fucked me mentally, but I'm cool. So check that out.
Impenetrable.
Well, that's
Except
not.
for they
That's
say
not
it.
that's not- yeah, exactly. That's bad. You come in from the back, guys. Pantelis comedy.com is my website. Go over there for dates. There's going to be new stuff added this month. I think Toronto's going to be announced soon. Quebec City in French. More French dates that I'm doing because me and Mike are planning on taking over the world in every language. It's starting with English and French.
Yeah.
But Greek, Portuguese, and Albanian is not too far.
Oh, what the hell?
Far behind.
You can't insult me like that.
Huh?
No, you can't insult me. That's the lowest of insults.
No, it is. That could go worse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wait till next week.
Oh.
So thank you all for listening and go fuck yourselves.